Nolwazi Nkwandla. Yes. I was born and bred in Gqeberha. So let's get something straight just quickly. No matter what the name changes to, I'm always going to be a Port Elizabethan. Okay? Miss me with being a Bathi from Gqeberha. But anyway, so there was an Afrikaans song that was quite popular. It's called Damas, and it's by an artist called Biggie. I'm sure you know it, but if you don't, the chorus goes, Damas, sê my wat jou naam is, my naam is Adrianus, en die neighbors gaan dit weet as ek met jou klaar is. And my first thought was, I'm all for interracial relationships, but gosh, it must be so unsexy saying an Afrikaans man's name in bed. I mean, I'm sure there are nice Afrikaans names. I mean, what is the Afrikaans equivalent? What is the Afrikaans equivalent of Sia or Sipo or Tsepo? I mean, think about it, Adrianus. And it's not the only name I've thought of. Other examples are, Rickus. Or, Reino. Or, Errol. Okay, at this point I'm just listing Seven Delon characters there. But you get the point I'm trying to make. But also, what do I know? I am still a virgin, after all. It's weird when you're a guy, but it's interesting when you're a girl. So I'm turning 30 this year and I haven't had sex. I've got to do something to make my dad proud of me, right? Because I'm definitely going to embarrass him with this set. But it's not a conscious decision or a religious one. I just haven't met someone who sets my crotch on fire. Because that's how it works, right? Or at least that's what a friend told me. You get a fiery crotch and you spread it around from person to person. You guys are so cool about it. I mean, I've gotten some super creepy responses in the past. I'm usually open with guys that I date about still having my V card, and the response I usually get is, I hope you'll let me have the honor of giving it to you. Giving me what? It sounds like he wants to give me an STD, and that is not what I signed up for. Thank you. The last guy I was in the talking stages with said, if he were to ever get married, he would not believe in divorce. Which got me thinking that I should have a hitman's number in my contacts list, just in case. It gives a whole new meaning to till death do us part, right? But yeah, I feel my time being able to tell that joke is limited. My best friend lost it when I said to her, if I ever sleep with someone, let's just hope it happens, but if I sleep with someone, I'm going to have to drop that joke from my set. And she sent me a WhatsApp in all caps saying, don't you dare stay a virgin just for a comedy set. She clearly doesn't know how committed I am to my craft. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I'm genuinely worried about involving audiences in my sex life, or lack thereof. Mainly because I'm worried I'm still going to be telling the virgin joke. But this time I will be saying, I'm 40 years old and still a virgin. And instead of laughing, the audience is gonna go, "Aww." And at the end of the show, the ladies in the audience are going to try to set me up with their black sheep cousin who looks like he knows where to hide dead bodies. Which could be useful, but you don't want that guy to know who you are, let alone be inside of you. But yeah, so I have a bit of a dilemma. Something has recently come into fashion, Crocs. Now, Gen Zs and gibbets, which are like those funny things you stick in your Crocs to personalize them and make them look cool, are making them look so cool. But the problem is, us millennials, I don't know if you didn't know, I'm a millennial, so I don't look a day over 25, but yes, I'm old. So us millennials had it drilled into us as teenagers that Crocs were literally Satan's shoe, and to wear them would be an absolute fashion crime. So now, me and my bestie have decided that we will make this choice in a joint decision when we are 35 to 40, when we give less fucks. But yeah, so I watch a lot of TV, and I realized the other day that TLC has officially run out of television show ideas. So they've got a competition where designers compete in making wedding dresses out of, wait for it, toilet paper. So instead of the bride needing actual toilet paper when she inevitably needs the loo on her wedding day, she can just rip some off of her dress and wipe her ass with it. So that is a multi-purpose dress. You will never have to worry about having to wear it again. You will just wipe your bum with it for months after your wedding. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure that's what caused the global toilet paper shortage in lockdown. But another thing that I realized was, sorry, I'm blanking a little bit. Another thing that I realized was that with these like toilet paper dresses, the bride is not going to be able to party the night away anymore. She's going to be stationed at the bathroom, and her guests are going to come up to her and she's going to ask them, so what do you need to do? And the guest will say a number one. She'll say, okay, take off my hem, take off my hem. And then if someone says, oh no, I need to do a number two, she'll say, take an arm, take an arm. But at the end of the night, the bride is going to literally be half naked, so she better have a backup dress. But yeah, so the longest example of love in my life is my parents' marriage. My dad likes to say that him and my mom are like the ANC and the DA. So my dad, the ANC, says something, and my mom, the DA, says the opposite. So you can imagine it was hell as a child going to them and asking if I could sleep over at a friend's house. I get to my dad and he says, go ask your mom. I get to my mom and she says, no man, ask your father. If he says it's fine, then you can go. Only to go back to my dad and have him say, you know your mother handles your social calendar, ask her again. And by this time, I'm so tired of playing piggy in the middle when all I wanted was lacquer weekend plans to get through phonics and clunker for that week. Because I don't know about you guys but grade 3 was hard. Like, if it wasn't illegal, I would have been a primary school dropout. But instead, I am a 2-time graduate with crippling student debt. But also, speaking of primary school, one day I was in my bathroom and I was, doing the things you do in the bathroom, showering, washing. And I thought to myself, this is so nice to have this bathroom all to myself. Because I've shared my whole life with my younger brother, but when he came back from the bush, he moved into the flat. So I have my own bathroom now. And then I thought to myself, my next thought was, nah man, Thabo should have been living in the flat since primary school. And then I realized the danger of giving a child that much freedom. Little homie would probably only brush his teeth on Mondays only, wash for the week on that day too. He would also probably re-wear his underwear and just spray it with Axe once it started to smell. My parents would probably have to do welfare checks on him because they would be getting letters home from the teachers saying that he stinks and that he triggered little Johnny's gag reflex again. But yeah, so I recently got my 4th booster shot. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I read on Facebook that once you get to 5, McDonald's gives you a free Oreo McFlurry. So I don't know about you, but I would do unspeakable things for that little cup of creamy chocolatey goodness. But yeah, I'm ready for COVID to be a thing of the past and to be back in the club, white girl wasted, bumping into another lady and having the exchange of, "Yes, queen, you look so hot." And her saying to me, "No, you do, girl." But that is not the weirdest thing that has happened to me in a bathroom. So one day, I was at a friend's house and I needed the loo. I walked in and my friend's mom, an affluent lady who's always in all beige or an item that is khaki with some pearls, has a standing appointment for a blowout every Wednesday and goes to the country club every Thursday, is standing with her feet on the toilet seat, crouched in the position the internet has told us is the correct way to poo. I very quickly shut the door, but not before she shouts out, "Did you see my vagina?" To which I have to tell her that no, I didn't see her vagina, but only because I was too distracted by the drawer hanging from her bum. Anyway, you guys have been amazing. I'm Nolwazi Nkwandla.